Freddies' final curtain call. Comedian star's funeral will take place in a theater with an audience. The funeral of Freddie Starr is to be held in a theater instead of a church, where friends and family will crack jokes in honor of the comic in his hometown of Liverpool, Unusually, the funeral will have an audience full of his fans, rather than a congregation, as the family worked to give Freddie the farewell gig that he wanted. Two of Freddie's ex-wives are expected to attend: Sophie Lee, 38, his fourth wife who split from the star in 2013 but remained married to the 76-year-old until his death, and Donna, his third wife who he was married to twice. Some of his 6 children, Carl, Stace, friends including celebrity comedians, will be invited to the stage to share tributes. Freddie Starr's closest friend and fellow stand-up comedian Jim Davidson will be attending, along with Starr's Bulgarian housekeeper Nelly Georgieva, 47, who found the comic dead in his Spanish home. A date for the funeral is expected to be released following a meeting between funeral director Michael Fogg and the undisclosed venue on Tuesday. Mr. Fogg, who is organizing and paying for the funeral, told are talking to a theater. They've said they worked closely with him. It's a good possibility. It would be a fitting tribute to Freddie if we could. He spent most of friends and family will travel in a limousine following the hearse. AAA. Starr will be laid to rest next to Mother Hilda and father in Liverpool, and poppy seeds will be scattered on his grave, reports the Mirror. Starr died of a heart attack aged 76 in a £380,000 apartment in Mijas in Malaga, Costa del Sol, that he shared with his Bulgarian housekeeper Ms. Georgieva, and 4 cats, one of whom was named Freddie after the comedian. The comedian, one of the biggest stars of the 1980s and 1990s, owed thousands of pounds in unpaid water bills and community fees when he died. He faced bankruptcy in 2015 after losing a historic court case against 57-year-old Karen Ward, who claimed he groped her when she was 15. Instead of paying her legal fees and court costs as he was ordered to by the judge, Starr liquidated his assets and left the country for Spain. The body of late comedian was repatriated to Britain May 20th, following his death in Spain earlier this month. Family of the TV personality feared he would be given a pauper's funeral in Malaga after he died without life insurance and with little money to his name. However, a funeral director in Sheffield, who is a fan of the comic, brought Starr's body back to the UK and is arranging a funeral. Undertaker Michael Fogg wrote on Facebook following the repatriation 7 days ago, "Today we was in contact with Freddie Starr's family and told them it would be a privilege and honor to repatriate and conduct the funeral for one of England's best-loved comedians." At 18:00 hours today, the first part of this promise is completed. We have repatriated. We as a family would like to thank each and every one of you who have posted messages on our Facebook page. The funeral detail. Rocketman is a betrayal of our dad, says Elton John's brother singer's new age, yard-making sibling. Is it all over for the hot felon and his Topshop heiress? Jeremy meets Meghan's Magic Circle. They're glossy. The low-key royal wedding. Grace Kelly's granddaughter Charlotte Kasaragi marries film producer. Graduate wins £60K payout from university over her Mickey Mouse degree after suing because her. The average woman takes 13 minutes and 25 seconds to orgasm during sex, 90% say being on top is. Missing boy, 2, is found safe and well after vanishing from holiday parka. I love that people are still talking about my saggy breasts when I am nearly 50, says Amanda Holden. Victorious Liverpool players put their feet up with the Champions League trophy after a night out. Collapse of a city that's lost control. Shocking new pictures from downtown LA capture the huge. No deal? No fear. I will be very proud of you Daddy. Arsenal star Jose Antonio Reyes' son, 11, shares a how the real-life gentleman Jack was far racier than anything you see on TV. Sex toys, cruise ship collides with a tourist river boat and a dock in terrifying crash on a busy Venice. Harry and Meghan want to recruit his and hers aides from the Foreign Office to help them become a dangerous escaped raccoon. Dogs that spent 4 days terrorizing Nottinghamshire are recaptured.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,